melody, let's go. I got.
There's only one king of Rio de Janeiro, and you are looking at him, Jose Aldo, making the walk here for yet another big, high-profile UFC fight.
One, if not the greatest featherweight of all time, is Jose Aldo. Not often do I get starstruck, but to watch Aldo make the walk in Rio is truly a one-of-a-lifetime experience. I'm glad I got to do it. He is a star of the highest order. Aldo's title run was something to behold. It was so special. Every time you watched him, you knew that the fight could end at any moment, and you knew that you were watching one of the most skilled fighters across the board.
And the primary reason most believe he is the best featherweight of all time, 7 successful defenses, to your point, in that first reign as the UFC featherweight. Jose Aldo has stepped inside the octagon. Aldo is ready to go. UFC lightweight champion, a man for whom one name is good enough, Showtime.
And you watch him, you know that when he goes, it's going to be a show. So when he turns his back to the camera and points at the Showtime, it always gets people excited, because in a few moments, you're going to watch something very, very fun. From that Showtime kick to the submission of Benson Henderson in Milwaukee to the knockout of Wonder Boy Thompson, even in defeat when he fought Tony Ferguson, the stock of Anthony Pettis continues to rise, even though he's been here for a while.
As versatile a finisher as we have in the game at present, moves up to welterweight, promptly knocks out Stephen Wonderboy Thompson as a sizable underdog that night. Far be it from me to doubt anything that Anthony Pettis can accomplish in a mixed martial arts setting. He is back for more here tonight. The tape for this featherweight fight. All right, to get us started now, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC featherweight champion of the world and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Jose Aldo Jr. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC lightweight champion, Anthony Showtime Pettis.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
So the UFC featherweight champion, Jose Aldo, is back, perhaps the greatest featherweight the Octagon has ever seen. Massive support in the building tonight. We'll see if he goes to the leg kicks here early. Tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Aldo.
I don't know how many times he can get hit in the head and stay in this fight. Good jab. Oh!
His misses are in. Up over the top. This fight's going to be over this season.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly. Right hand.
Oh! The The jab followed by the right hand. Oh, no feeling out process, folks. Here we go. Edge of your seat action right out of the chute.
These dudes are trading very early in this fight. This is good.
Oh, he's got him hurting here. There's a kick to the body, not having that one blocked by Aldo. Just over 2 minutes now to go.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet.
And we get back to his feet yet again. Oh, but not a good look for the judges here. Look how wobbly he is.
Oh my goodness.
Aldo's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point, right? You think he's got to go in and just get him out of there.
Well, he's trying, but he gets a little bit anxious, so he starts to throw a lot of punches and not the right punches. And because he's throwing so much, he keeps missing. And by doing that, he's missing chances to end this fight.
Back to his feet. Aldo's cut on his nose, manageable for a while, maybe not so much now. That thing is pouring blood. Heel hook looks tight. Oh, it looked like we might get a stoppage there, but instead he is out and right back to his feet. We're going to stay with him and follow him back to the corner to the stool because that is a really severe cut that he is dealing with. We'll see if the cut man can stem the bleeding here. All right, so now we have some real adversity. There's a cut on the nose. Hard to know if that's impacting the breathing, but some definite damage in that previous round.
Yeah, some real damage. And now when you get a cut like that, that is in a bad spot. Because every time you get hit on the nose, it's so jarring. And then the blood starts to go down into the mouth. He's got an uphill battle ahead of him.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Pretty good jab there by Aldo.
Nice punch to the head.
Oh! Back to his feet. Unable to land with that punch. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Busy in the clinch, lands that punch. Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive knees over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move.
Jockeying for position in the clinch. Both fighters here trying to get a more dominant position. Aldo's really bleeding something fierce now. That cut is not getting any better. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Tags him with the straight, beautifully placed there by Aldo.
If this guy doesn't move his head, his night is about to end.
Could be the beginning of the end here.
He passes to half guard. I can see the ringside position starting to get up because that cut has gotten to a very bad place.
Nice positional control here. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Pettis. Well, DC, no denying he's winning this fight, and it's got to feel pretty good if you're a fighter. You put in the work, and it all comes together on fight.
When it all comes together, nothing feels better. To go out there and implement the game plan that you guys have worked on in training camp, and it goes as desired, nothing feels better.
Under 2 minutes here to go in round two. Would you look at the size of that bruise on his torso? Nasty.
Using a lot of good movement.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Aldo's, oh, big shots raining down. he's got the ground and pound going now. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it. He's able to get that one blocked. Good round.
All right, mercifully, that is it for the round, and Aldo's nose has got to be broken. I'm no doctor, but perhaps they should call on one right now. You hate to see a fight ended because of a circumstance like this, but I'm just not sure the fighter's going to be able to continue given all the blood. All right, the truck has produced some replays from that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the strike that opened up that cut on the bridge of his nose.
It's nasty, and it's in a bad spot because the reality is when you can't breathe through your nose, you start to open your mouth, but the blood is dripping down into your mouth. How is he going to breathe in order to have a chance to win this fight?
Ready. Ready.
Third round underway. Beautiful technique on the straight right hand. Aldo's an absolute mess right now. There is blood everywhere. I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, now he's back up. Oh, that one landed, yep.
Aldo gets touched by that kick to the body.
He checked that last one. Ooh, big shot lands.
Oh, nice jab there by Aldo. Well, the crowd continues to react with every passing land, but if you're the referee or even the corner, that is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to...
All right, so the ref is going to step in here and call on the doctor to look at what is a now mangled nose. This could be the end of the fight.
It could be the end of the fight. There's a lot of blood. The blood's going down into the mouth. I mean, the nose could be broken.
Yeah, and he wants to continue, but he will not be afforded that opportunity. So that is it. Fans don't like it, but the doctor has to protect the fighters. All right, let us get you some replays from this one. And if blood is not your thing, perhaps this was not the fight for you. That nose was just fauceting all night and ultimately is the reason the fight is called off.
The blood was going everywhere. But hats off to his opponent for landing the strike that damaged him initially, and then him having the wherewithal to continue to go to that area, to continue to go to that strike that ultimately led to the doctor's stoppage.
We now go inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO, Anthony Showtime Pettis.
Well, when the lights are at their brightest, usually Showtime is at his best. That was certainly the case tonight. Congrats to Anthony Pettis.
Some guys are just performers. Some guys love the bright lights. And Anthony Pettis is one of those guys. He always rises to the occasion, and tonight he did that.